Look at your hand right now. Even if you aren't holding it, you can feel the phantom weight of the device. In 2026, you aren't just a person anymore. You are a data point, a biological interface for a trillion-dollar algorithm that knows your weaknesses better than your mother does. While you were sleeping, thousands of engineers at Silicon Valley giants were working on one single goal: to make sure you never look away. They've hijacked your prefrontal cortex. They've turned your brain's reward system into a cheap vending machine. Every scroll, every like, every 5-second video is a microdose of digital heroin. And the worst part? You think you're in control. You think you're relaxing. But notice the brain fog. Notice the inability to read a single page of a book without reaching for your phone. Notice the subtle, constant background noise of anxiety that hums in your chest the moment the screen goes black. Your dopamine receptors aren't just fried, they are paralyzed. This isn't a productivity hack. This is a war for the last sovereign territory on Earth: your attention. We have entered an era where being normal means being chronically distracted, mildly depressed, and physically incapable of deep thought. The world moved faster in 2026 than evolution ever intended. We are biological hardware running 50,000-year-old software trying to process 100 years of information every single day. The result is a total system collapse. Welcome to the dopamine detox. This is the system override you've been avoiding. To fix the machine, you must understand the fuel. Dopamine is the most misunderstood chemical in the human body. Most people think it's about pleasure. It's not. Dopamine is about anticipation. It's the chase chemical. In the wild, dopamine made us hunt. It made us trek across deserts for water. It made us survive. In 2026, the hunt has been weaponized against us. When you scroll through a short-form video feed, your brain is in a state of constant high-speed hunting. Each flick of the thumb is a new maybe. Maybe the next video is funny. Maybe the next post is shocking. This variable reward schedule is the exact same mechanism used in slot machines. You are gambling with your life's time, 1 second at a time. The biological cost is devastating. It's called down-regulation. When you flood your brain with high-intensity digital stimulation all day, your brain tries to protect itself. It literally shuts down your dopamine receptors. It turns down the volume of your life. This is why, after a few hours on your phone, a walk in the park feels boring. A conversation with a friend feels tedious. A sunset feels like nothing. You haven't lost your passion for life. You've just raised your threshold for joy so high that reality can no longer reach it. You are living in a gray world because you are addicted to a neon screen. The gap between the elite and the masses in 2026 is no longer just about money. It's about cognitive sovereignty. There is a new useless class forming. People who have lost the ability to focus, to contemplate, and to create. They are the consumers. They are the product. On the other side, there is a small percentage of people who have reclaimed their minds. They are the ones building the companies, writing the books, and leading the culture. They have one superpower: they can sit in a room alone and think for an hour without checking a notification. In the economy of 2026, attention is the only real currency. If you cannot control your focus, you are effectively bankrupt. Think about the comparison trap. In 2026, you aren't just competing with your neighbor. You are competing with a curated, AI-enhanced 4K version of the entire world's top 1%. You see their highlights, their fake successes, and their filtered bodies. Your brain, which evolved to live in a tribe of 150 people, cannot handle this. It tells you that you are losing. It keeps you in a state of perceived poverty, even if you have everything you need. This constant cortisol spike drives you back to the phone for comfort. creating a feedback loop of misery. A detox isn't a temporary break. It is a fundamental recalibration of your relationship with reality. If you want to survive 2026, you need a protocol. Step 1. The 48-hour hard reset. You must go dark. No phone, no laptop, no music, no podcasts, no caffeine. For 48 hours, you must face the void. Why? Because you need to feel the withdrawal. You need to see how addicted you truly are. You will feel restless. You will feel angry. You will feel empty. This is the dopamine leaving your system. Let it burn. On the other side of that boredom is your creativity waiting to be born. Step 2. Kill the phantom notifications. Your phone should not be a master that barks at you. Turn off every single notification except for phone calls from real people. If it's important, they will call. If it's a notification from an app, it's an advertisement for your own time. Treat your attention like a vault. Only let in what you choose. Step 3. The boredom threshold. Train yourself to sit for 20 minutes every morning doing absolutely nothing. No meditation app, no music, just sitting. If you can't win the battle against 20 minutes of silence, you have zero chance of winning the battle for your career or your relationships. Silence is where the big ideas live. Step 4. Active creation versus passive consumption. The rule is simple. For every hour you spend consuming content, you must spend 2 hours creating something. A journal entry, a piece of code, a meal, a workout. Move from being a user to being a builder.
The world wants you distracted. A distracted person is easy to sell to. A distracted person doesn't ask difficult questions. A distracted person never reaches their full potential. The most valuable asset in 2026 isn't Bitcoin, it isn't real estate. It is a clear mind. The ability to focus on one difficult task for 4 hours is now a superpower that will put you in the top 0.1% of the population. We are at a crossroads. One path leads to the simulation, a life lived through a glass screen where your memories are digital and your emotions are manipulated by an algorithm. The other path leads back to the real world, the world of physical effort, deep relationships, and genuine achievement. The real world is still there. It's in the cold air of a morning run. It's in the weight of a physical book. It's in the eyes of a person you love when you aren't looking at your phone. It's waiting for you to look up. This video is over. Do not click the next one. Do not check the comments. Close this tab. Turn off your monitor. Look at the wall until the silence becomes uncomfortable. And then, finally, begin your life.